Hello everyone and welcome back to another World of Tanks console replay with me, Ben. Hello. So today we are driving the Type 59 and it's kind of surprising. I was kind of surprised that we didn't really have any videos of this up on the channel. I think we've got one in a Battlebeards. There was which was when it first came out, and then there hadn't really been any others. I haven't played it a huge amount, but when I have played it, I've tended to have pretty good games. It's a pretty solid tank. It's a really nice all-round sort of medium tank. It's got pretty nice armor, pretty nice mobility, a pretty nice gun. None of those things are excellent, but they're all pretty good, and it kind of comes together to make quite a nice, well-rounded tank. And that's really the kind of tank that I'm really into playing at the moment. So you'll see that I'm platooned up here with my mate Jack. Here's the mutant. Get a nice little shot to the side of him before he turns his big, ugly, heavily armoured front towards us, and we try and work out where on earth to aim our gun. Unfortunately, the accuracy, not the best at this kind of range. When you're aiming for such a small area, can be a little bit of a problem. Or rather, the dispersion. But I like this tank. I've been in the kind of mood. I used to play TDs a lot. These days, I tend to prefer lights and mediums. I like to kind of get up in the action, but I also like to be able to move in and out, fire quick shots like that, preferably ones that hit, or pen, and just get involved in the action. I don't really like kind of sitting back and waiting for things to come to me as much as I used to. I like getting stuck in. So this works for me, especially when you're platooned up with someone like Jack, who's a very, very good player. You've probably seen some of his replays up on the channel. I think there's a 10k damage object 140 round that is up on the channel somewhere, which is one of Jack the Ripper's. But this is a really nice game we played the other day. He was just grinding out. I thought I'd join him with it, and we just played a bunch of battles in the Type 59, and it was really, really good fun. So you see here, we're just sort of working this little corner, just chipping away at these guys. I managed to bounce a few shots, managed to have some into my tracks like that. Just kind of trying to sort of side scrape a little bit, or at least trying to sort of bait shots into the tracks. I guess that's what side scraping kind of is to an extent. But it's working pretty well. The mutant, thankfully, we've sort of split their fire because of these two tanks coming up on the left. That's made the mutant put his gun to the side, which means we can hit him nicely. There we go, there's the 87. Don't quite get that away, but Jack does get a kill. And I don't think Jack's actually lost any health at this stage either. Oh, that was unlucky to bounce off the side of a mutant. That must have hit some strange little part of his tank to bounce off, because the side armor on that tank is totally trash. There we go. Put that one through, and nice kill shot from Jack. So if you're curious how you get your hands on this tank, you can't, basically. I think it will be available again sometime. There we go. Take a couple of hits there. Bit of a cock up. Getting caught in the open there and getting tracked at a bit of a dodgy angle. And we'd already used our repair kit earlier on, unfortunately. So taking a little bit of damage now, but we've done a little bit as well. But yeah, this tank was available. I guess it was last year sometime, quite a while ago. It's a very, or maybe it's probably earlier this year, wasn't it? It's a very highly sought after tank. It had a reputation from PC for being a good tank. Here's a nice shot into the side of Carnarvon. There we go. Thank you very much. And there was a lot of hype when it came to Xbox, and I think it's lived up to that hype. It's proved to be a very, very nice tank, very versatile compared to a lot of the Tier 8 premiums that maybe have a bit of a speciality, but then other big weaknesses, like the mutant that you just saw has this great frontal armor, terrible side armor. Go, we'll just try and do our best to save Jack. Or things like the Jagdtiger Grade 88, they've got this great rate of fire and fairly decent armor, but are slow as hell. The FCM50T, which is like nice and mobile, but very flat armor, not great armor. And the CDC, obviously, which has just come out, which has this incredible gun depression and great mobility and absolutely no armor at all. So this is a really nice, like, just all-rounder that I love using. There we go. Unfortunately, Jack there getting nuked by the artillery. Rip Jack. But we will persevere. And we've had a pretty good round so far. I was really just playing this just for the fun of it, really, to have some fun rounds with Jack and to see if we could get some decent silver rounds as well. Not that I'm particularly lacking in silver at the moment. I think I've got about 24 mil sitting in the bank. But, because I haven't really been grinding anything out, so I haven't been spending any. And I sold a couple of tier 10s. But we are getting stuck in there. We got a Black Prince, which isn't too much for a threat. There we go. We take him down. And we got a Tiger 1 round there, which shouldn't be too big a deal either. He's got a lot of hit points, but depends what gun he has, really. If he's got the top gun, which I don't think he does. Hard to see through the lovely OP grass to tell, but he bounced, so probably doesn't. Although the front armor on this tank can be pretty bouncy. So we go, 15th damage shot of the round, and you can already see this is going to be quite a nice round for silver. We still got plenty of reds left to shoot. Got a pretty nice chunk of hit points. The one thing we are running out of, it does look like he actually does have the top gun there, I think. One thing you may notice is that we only have 2 rounds of normal ammunition left. This tank really suffers from having a very low ammo count. I'm gonna this round was from a few weeks ago. I'm gonna rejig my ammo loadout for it, I think, because you're so low. I had a few HE, which I always kind of have just for, I don't know, for Borsigs, and obviously at the moment for CDCs, I'll probably run some more HE, but I think once the CDC hype has cooled down, I don't know, probably drop the HE completely, throw them into normal. Someone suggested using 2020 with AP and APCR. I think I don't really like running that much APCR. I don't think this tank always needs it. And it seems to get on just fine without. So there we go, we're down to a 4 versus 3. We've done 17 damaging shots, which is going to be a pretty savage amount of damage, but we are down to our last AP shell. So every shot from here is going to, after this one, hello birds, is going to cost us quite a bit of money. One of the other great things about this tank, like most of the tier 8 premiums really in WoT Tank's console, is that you get preferential matchmaking, so you only play up to tier 9s. There's not many tier 8 premiums in the game that don't have preferential, which is nice. I think the T-34 is one. What else? The Scorpion, that plays up to tier 8, doesn't it? But not many. It's kind of a rarity. Or the CDC, obviously. And there we go. There's the enemy artillery, getting revenge for Jack. Kill number 3. 20th damaging shot. Having to shoot the artillery with APCR, although I could have switched to HE, probably would have been more sensible. And oh god, I forgot about this. This is embarrassing. So here we go. So we've got 1 tank left in the enemy team. It is a Borsig. I've only got APCR and HE shells in my loadout, and for some silly brain farty reason I don't switch to HE. I'm sitting here on my APCR. There's the Borsig. I think, okay, I can see it, aim in, but had I had an HE shell loaded there, that shot would have killed him. Unfortunately, I am an idiot and I didn't load an HE shell, and now we're sort of playing peekaboo with the Borsig. It's not going to be too big an issue because we're 3v1, so we'll this guy's pretty screwed, but yeah, little blip there. Very good round, but little blip at the end that could have closed this game down then, and we wouldn't have had to faff about trying to do this at the end. Because I'm definitely a one-shot for him, even though he's a one-shot for me. I didn't want to, wasn't quite sure on the, I don't know, wasn't feeling wholly confident to risk the reload time. I wasn't sure what the reload time was on whichever gun he had, so thought I'd just get out of there and we'll play it safe. We've got 3 of us, we can just bait him and get shot on the side. Because you never know, if you'd made a slight cock-up calculating reload times and he had killed me, then I wouldn't have any faith in my teammates killing him, because never trust your teammates to really get anything done in this game. So here we go. The teammate actually manages to miss his first shot, I think, on... well, someone missed a shot on the Borsig there, but there we go. That guy pops up. We just wait for him to get shot. Don't want to go and throw away my lovely tank. But let's see what we managed to do in the post-game results. We did 177,000 silver. I think that had an op in it, most likely. Let's see. Damage Master. I'm not sure what that one was. Probably a times 1.25. They're pretty common. But 5k damage, 3k blocked as well. Very nice to see. There we go. Oh, only 5,000 actually. So that would have been 172k silver without any modifiers, which is pretty crazy. 2,000 base XP. Jack coming in 3rd place there. And the T30 on our team did pretty well as well. So we got a Steel Wall, Confederate, unfortunately not a Mastery badge, and a High Caliber as well, and a very nice amount of XP. So there you go, that's the Type 59. I've been enjoying that a lot lately. It's been one of those tanks that I'm getting back into, so so you might see a few more replays pop up from that. What else am I playing at the moment? AMX Chaffee I've been having a bit of fun with, and I've just unlocked my T49. So as soon as I got the good gun unlocked on that, then you'll probably see some replays pop up from that. It's a nice one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching the video today. If you did, feel free to hit that like button and go and subscribe as well. We're only about 30 subscribers away from hitting the big 10,000. So that'll be very cool to hit. Nice one. And thank you for all your support, guys. We really appreciate it. Nice one. All right. Thanks very much for watching. My name's Ben. We are the Beard Guys, and I'll see you next time.